The essence of the recipe is that it is a really delicious, rich dish. Mughlai paneer, we all know it very well, but we all know it slightly different. Sometimes there's saffron, sometimes there's no saffron. I've also had a Mughlai paneer which is really nice and rich, but it had a little bit of extra coriander and green chilies, which made it slightly less in color. But the essence of the recipe is that it is a really delicious, rich dish, which can be made with anything else besides paneer as well too. Chicken बन सकता है, कभी fish भी बन जाती है. I do beautiful potatoes as well because some of my peeps don't like to eat non-veg. So I follow this recipe. You're more than welcome to follow it. I just love it. I had my little Vicky Ratnani, tweaks inside, but you know what? It works, and that's why I'm still around. Okay, so pehle, I've got about three medium-sized onions over here. Okay, simmering. Here I've got about 100 grams, I would say, of cashew nuts which I've soaked, which I'm going to be adding into this as well. Along with this, I've got about 4 green chilies. Yes, I like it spicy. Now, what we are going to do is I'm just going to let this simmer. So we have our onions, our cashews, our green chilies. I think they are pretty much cooked. I'm going to switch this off and let it cool for a little bit. So you find a lot of recipes where some people like to fry the paneer like the good old school way. Fry करके रख देते हैं, फिर gravy में डालते हैं. Some people just put it directly inside. Okay, I believe in that way. I like to really gently simmer the paneer towards the end when this lovely creamy gravy is going to be ready, because the paneer will get nice and soft. It's got a very beautiful texture. Okay, so now first we're going to do is I'm going to be seasoning this paneer with a little bit of salt. I also like to use a little bit of coarse cracked black pepper in this paneer. I think it's delicious. And then I have also another very specialized thing which I love is yellow chili powder, जो kebabs में काफी use होते हैं, but I like to use it in this dish. And then also I'm going to be adding a little bit of kasuri methi, like one big pinch, जो हम बाद में भी डालने वाले हैं. Okay, perfect. In this I'm just going to be tossing it nicely to make sure everything is evenly seasoned. Look at that, that's beautiful. Okay, now I'm just going to set this on the side. I'm going to marinate it for a little while. I'm just going to sear it very quickly before I start the gravy. Now coming to the gravy. Okay, now gravy is going to happen right now here. So if you're thinking of, I'm talking to restaurateurs and chefs, if you're planning to do this recipe where you already have a very nice boiled onion and cashew nut paste, look how easy and amazing this recipe can be, which means that you're actually really cooking very close to the order. Okay, so I'm going to be adding my water, my onions, my cashew nuts in here. Okay, ये अभी इसमें डाल दिया. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to even season this a little bit. So I've got some salt here. I'm adding a few mint leaves in this as well. I'm adding a few fresh coriander leaves inside. Perfect. And I'm adding just a little bit of curd. Nice. I'm just going to add some curd in this. Next, we're going to be blending this really nicely into a beautiful smooth paste. Okay. Our paste or our curry base is almost there, but not yet. Okay, great. So talking about finishing gravies, talking about enhancing sauces, especially in European cooking, I think cream plays a very, very important factor in a lot of our food, especially the recipe which I'm actually cooking today. Now, for that, we are always constantly searching for some amazing ingredients and products. So recently, I've come across this amazing product which is Versatie Gold Cooking Cream. Now this does the trick completely. It gives that beautiful mouthfeel. It's actually acid tolerant, heat stable and gives an amazing mouthfeel. इसलिए जो हमारी gravy है, we are going to be actually finishing with this right here. उससे पहले, let's sear off our paneer. So very quickly, I'm going to be searing off my paneer here and then going to be continuing to make our lovely gravy in this pan. Amazing. So just a quick sear on both sides just like this, okay. So it gives a nice sear, this paneer, yeah. Look how beautifully, really nice color. Nice, lovely. ठीक है, तो हमारा पनीर तो रेडी हो गया. Nice. So we're going to be resting this paneer until we actually need this, okay? Beautiful. So इसमें जो, let me just kind of repeat it. There's cracked black pepper, there's salt, and there's a little yellow chili powder, okay? Beautiful. So हमारा पनीर अभी sear हो गया है, as we can see. Next, now in the same pan, because it's got all the flavors happening here, अब थोड़ा सा इसमें oil डालेंगे हम, ज़्यादा नहीं. Pan is pretty hot, and let's start our tempering. For our tempering, we have a little bit of shahi jeera in here. I also like to add a couple of whole spices, maybe a cinnamon stick, and थोड़ी सी इलायची डाल देते हैं हम इसमें. Okay, so we've got a very nice chunk, maybe a little bit of bay leaf and also will do. Great. We're going to be adding 1 teaspoon of chopped ginger, 1 teaspoon of chopped garlic, a little more than that, okay? Beautiful. So we've got this nice, lovely tempering going in here, and now is the time to add our gorgeous creamy onion paste. Nice, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now, as I told you about this variation, where it had some coriander, it had some mint, and it has some lovely green chilies, and we get this lovely green tinge. Now, if you want, we can even stop at that. But you know, we are in a mood of celebrating, so हम इसमें डालेंगे थोड़ा सा ज़ाफ़रान, यानी कि we're going to be adding a little bit of saffron into this. Going to mix in the saffron just like this, okay? It's a really lovely, lovely creamy sauce that I can see here, but it's not creamy enough for us or for this dish to really come together. And that's why I'm using Rich's Versatie Gold Cooking Cream to give me that delicious taste and flavor, as well as that creaminess that we all desire to have in a lovely Paneer Mughlai, hai na? So we're going to give this a really nice mix. Wow, now that's what I call a nice Mughlai paneer. Wow, lovely color, great texture, mouthfeel भी काफी अच्छी होगी. I don't know as yet, but I will taste it very soon and let you guys know. Perfect. So this is coming to a nice smart simmer, and in the meanwhile, what we could do is start putting our paneer back inside. Beautiful. A couple of minutes of simmering and we all set. So we've got these lovely paneer pieces in this really rich Mughlai gravy, which you guys I'm sure will love. Do like it, do subscribe it, do share, okay? Sharing is caring, that's exactly what I do. Share all my lovely recipes with you, sharing all my tidbits with you. I hope you enjoying this recipe at the moment, yeah? Beautiful. So some nice fine bell peppers for color, if you wish, aapki choice hai. But it's always good to have a little bit of garnish on the top. You know, your guests feel really special. The dish gets a different texture. एक नया रूप लग जाता है इससे. Okay? So definitely I hope you really enjoyed this recipe because I loved cooking it for you. Do like, do share, do subscribe, and definitely this guy has to be in your kitchen. I'll see you soon.